The Seattle Seahawks found themselves down 14-0 on the road in the playoffs to the Washington Redskins. Now, there have been playoff come-from-behind victories before. Joe Montana, Frank Reich, of course. A lot of those come-from-behind victories were at home. Now, we all remember John Elway and the drive. That was legendary because it was on the road in a hostile environment in Cleveland. You had to drive the team right into the dog pound. Now, this is a rookie down 14-0 in a hostile environment with the fans going crazy and RG3 on a roll. But this guy kept his poise. I don't think Pete Carroll was worried. He knew the kind of defense he had. He knew they could start shutting the Redskins down. And, of course, RG3 had to deal with a bad knee, which he's been playing with for a while. So Marshawn Lynch, Russell Wilson, and the defense end up dominating the rest of the game and winning 24-14. And they move on to play Atlanta. And if I'm Atlanta and Matt Ryan, I'm a little bit worried playing the Seahawks next week. But as far as the three rookie quarterbacks that played in this wild card round, Andrew Luck and RG3, they were no slouches. They played great. They should be in consideration for Rookie of the Year. But to me, the true Rookie of the Year is Wilson. In fact, if it weren't for Peyton Manning's phenomenal year and a couple other veteran players, I would put him as the MVP of the league, and I still don't rule him out. And I think the playoffs should be considered part of that. If this guy takes the Seahawks to the Super Bowl when he wasn't even supposed to start, to me that's legendary. And in fact, if you remember, Matt Flynn threw for 500 yards in the Packers' final game last year while the Packers were resting their starters. He was signed by the Seahawks to be their starter. He was given every chance to win the job, but he couldn't fight off this kid, Russell Wilson. So what does Russell Wilson do? A guy who could have played Major League Baseball if he wanted to? He leads the Seahawks on come-from-behind victory one after the other through the season. We could all remember Tate's catch against the Packers, bringing back the real officials and ending that controversy. We could remember several games when the Seahawks were left for dead and he brought them back. In fact, he helped the Seahawks dominate the vaunted San Francisco 49ers. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this team in the Super Bowl. So I've got Russell Wilson as getting some MVP votes, probably not winning it over Peyton Manning. And I've got him as Rookie of the Year over Andrew Luck and RG3, who both deserve it. But this was a big year for rookie quarterbacks. And by the way, next week, there's a lot of pressure on Matt Ryan. He hasn't won a playoff game. He's been a great regular season quarterback, but he hasn't won a playoff game, and it's not all his fault. His defense hasn't exactly helped him out in those games. Well, now he knows how Donovan McNabb felt all those times trying to get over the NFC Championship game hump. Matt Ryan's got to get his first win, and he's got to do it against Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. Good luck.